and welcome to the provincial launch of the 29th Operation Red Nose campaign in British Columbia. My name is Darcy Halburn. I'm the Executive Director of Abbotsford Restorative Justice and Advocacy Association here in Abbotsford. Before we begin, I want to acknowledge the traditional and unceded territory of the Stolo people, the Samath First Nation, and the Mathqui First Nation. With this, we respect the long-standing relationships that Indigenous nations have to this land as they are the original caretakers. Now it's my pleasure to welcome the very first volunteer for Operation Red Nose, Rudy. So welcome back to Abbotsford, Rudy. We're excited to have you here. This will be the 29th Operation Red Nose campaign in British Columbia, and we're so excited to welcome it back to Abbotsford. Through the process of bringing the program back in our community, the City of Abbotsford has been a positive and supporting force. Our first guest, the Mayor of the City of Abbotsford, Ross Siemens, is the Chair of the Abbotsford Police Board. He sees firsthand the work being done by police and community organizations to help keep our streets safe, ensuring that our loved ones return home safely over the holiday season. Please help me welcome Mayor Ross Siemens.
Thank you, Darcy. On behalf of the City of Abbotsford and Abbotsford City Council, it is a pleasure to be here to launch this year's Operation Red Nose. Thank you for joining us to show your support for this important program. It's inspiring to see our community come together to promote road safety during the holiday season. And thank you to the Abbotsford Restorative Justice and Advocacy Association for being the host organization, and to the Abbotsford Police Department for supporting them this year. The holidays are a time of celebration, but sometimes those celebrations can get a little out of hand. For over 40 years, Operation Red Nose has been making sure that partiers and celebrators from across Canada can get home safely once the party is over. They're able to get home thanks to the tireless volunteers who are taking time out of their busy schedules during the holiday season to keep our streets safe. I'd like to express my gratitude to the generous individuals. You will most likely be called late at night or early in the morning, when you'd probably prefer to be either at home and warm with your families. But you still answer the call because of your dedication to serving others. It's the perfect gesture for the season of giving. Thank you as well to the people across I want to thank the people who access Operation Red Nose's services for making the right choice. Sometimes it can be difficult to admit that you need help or that you're in no condition to drive. But by taking a ride with Operation Red Nose, you're avoiding putting yourself and others' lives in danger. But safe streets aren't our only concern over the holiday season. This year, proceeds from Operation Red Nose will help Abbotsford Restorative Justice develop a program to teach youth who have committed traffic violations about the responsibility and the importance of safe driving. Again, I want to thank you and thank the Abbotsford Restorative Justice and Advocacy Association, the Abbotsford PD, and all the volunteers for your commitment to ensuring that we have a safe and festive holiday season. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mayor Siemens. Operation Red Nose also relies on the support of various police services across Canada. Such support is of utmost importance to ensure the safety of our community and the safety of our Operation Red Nose clients. The Abbotsford Police Department has provided invaluable support to Operation Red Nose, and I'm pleased to invite Chief Constable Colin Watson of the Abbotsford Police Department to come speak to us about their involvement.
Hi, good morning, everyone, and like the others, welcome. Thanks for joining us this morning, and thank you for the media for joining us this morning and bringing attention to the launch of this very important program. It is very much appreciated. So road safety is one of the strategic priorities of the Abbotsford Police Department. Within Abbotsford alone, we have over 910 kilometers of roadway that our officers patrol each day to try to keep the community safe and to identify impaired drivers and take them off of the road. In fact, in 2023, Abbey PD took 842 impaired drivers off the road. And so far this year, we've taken 650 impaired drivers off the road. In Abbotsford, we value safe streets and streets that are free from impaired drivers and other unsafe driving behaviors. Operation Red Nose is one of those ways that we work towards Abbotsford being the safest community in British Columbia. We're very proud to be supporting Darcy and the Abbotsford and the Restorative Justice and Advocacy Association, who will lead the Operation Red Nose this year. It takes a lot, and it takes a community to come together to prevent impaired driving, to prevent traffic collisions on our roadways, and working together with ARJA and other community partners on road safety initiatives is how we move the needle forward and try to make a continuous improvement in the safety of our roads. So thank you to ARJA for your continued commitment to public safety, the work that you're doing in the Operation Red Nose program, and in fact all the work that you do on behalf of the Abbotsford community every day. So thanks for everyone, thank you for coming, and good luck to ARJA, and enjoy a safe and prosperous holiday season, all everyone. Thanks.
Thank you, Chief Watson. Operation Red Nose is very proud to also be able to count on the support of a key partner of the program in British Columbia. ICBC has been with Operation Red Nose as a provincial partner since the very beginning, more than 2 decades ago. So please help me welcome ICBC's Manager of Road Safety Program, Clay Cyril.
Thank you, Darcy. It's my pleasure to be here to represent ICBC today. ICBC began as a proud partner of Operation Red Nose since Operation Red Nose came to BC 28 years ago. The success of Operation Red Nose relies on volunteers we're grateful that each and every volunteer to give up their valuable time, and that's what makes this program work. Since 1996, over 100,000 rides have been provided in BC by our volunteers. That's over 100,000 people who chose to call for a safe ride home, to do their part to keep our roads safe. However, the tragic result of impaired driving continues to impact families throughout our province today. Each year in BC, approximately 63 people are killed and 1,400 injured due to impaired driving. It unfortunately remains one of the top 3 contributing factors to deaths on our road. Impaired driving crashes are 100% preventable. By choosing a safe ride home, you're helping keep all of our loved ones and yourself safe on the road. We partner with the police and the BC government on 2 impaired campaigns a year, one in the summer and one during the holiday season in December. We also are committed to supporting important community initiatives like Operation Red Nose. Many ICBC employees volunteer with Operation Red Nose, and they share how much they enjoy the experience, and they enjoy doing their part to keep our roads safe. Thank you to the many volunteers who are helping make our roads safer by providing this free service. Operation Red Nose volunteers, they drive people home safely. They are helping reduce deaths on our road. They're the best kind of people. Thank you very much. Let's continue to work together to make our roads safer. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Stiro. This year, Canada's largest Safe Ride Home service will include nearly 70 local host organizations in 7 provinces. To tell us more about this great initiative created in 1984, please welcome Marie-Chantal Fortin, National Development Coordinator for Operation Red Nose.
Good morning, everyone, dignitaries, partners, volunteers, media representatives. I'm delighted to be here with you today for the launch of Operation Red Nose's 29th road safety campaign in British Columbia. This is an important event for organizing committees who have been hard at work planning their operations so that their local headquarters is up and running and ready to go in about 2 weeks. It's the 29th campaign in British Columbia and the 41st in Canada, as the program was first launched in Quebec City in 1984. Today's launch is much more than an annual kickoff of our road safety campaign in British Columbia. It's also an opportunity to celebrate the spirit of solidarity, as volunteers are the soul and the driving force behind Operation Red Nose. Every year they answer the call with an open heart, offering their time and energy to help thousands of people get home safe. And without them, nothing would be possible. This year's campaign will run from November 29th to December 31st, like we've said, in over 70 regions, providing our Safe Ride service to more than 600 municipalities and villages across Canada. This impressive coverage of territory is possible through the participation of nonprofit organizations who help support local youth or amateur sports programs by organizing a road safety campaign in their community. Together, all of us, we promote responsible driving and offer important support to our communities, as each ride provided during the campaign is much more than just a ride. It's a gesture of kindness between strangers, which helps create stronger communities. I would like to express our deep gratitude to our loyal partner, the Insurance Corporation of British Columbia, whose unwavering support since our inception in British Columbia has made it possible to provide safe rides to thousands of motorists. I'm glad that you tallied the number. I hadn't done it. I was saving it for next year, the 30th. ICBC's support is invaluable to our road safety program here in BC, as they provide financial resources and automobile insurance which enable our local host organizations to operate the Safe Ride service in their community. So thank you very much, ICBC, for working hand in hand with us during this important time of the year when friends and families gather to celebrate through this festive season. Operation Red Nose also receives invaluable support from numerous local businesses, elected officials from all levels of government, and police forces. Like I said, it's by all of us coming together that we can truly take care of our communities. So a big thank you to all of you who get involved and take part in the success of our road safety campaign year after year. Over the past decades, Operation Red Nose has been fortunate to count on millions of volunteers. I think we're more than 2 million volunteers across Canada now, to help communities across Canada safer, to help make communities across Canada safer for everyone. Once in a while, some volunteers stand out with their exceptional contribution to the well-being of their community. And we have such volunteers here with us today in the persons of Ken and Ann Smith from Chilliwack. I'll tell you a little bit more about them. Ken and Ann's involvement with Operation Red Nose began as a planning and management committee with the Kiwanis Club in Chilliwack. But through their successful efforts, and they rapidly took responsibility for coordinating the entire Operation Red Nose program in Chilliwack, and they maintained that role for many years. Operation Red Nose Chilliwack became a local institution, largely due to the unwavering dedication and hard work of Ken and Ann Smith, who at the time were responsible for a large number of administrative and community matters, often moving from one Operation Red Nose season's planning efforts right to the next. Ken and Ann have been incredible ambassadors, fiercely passionate about our program and incredibly dedicated to its planning year-round, always ensuring the program was well executed and volunteers enjoyed a rewarding experience. Ken was the supervisor. I say was because they were the previous coordinator, and like I said, for many years. So Ken was the supervisor on virtually all the nights of service. He coordinated volunteers, which numbered about 125 to 150 each year. He maintained the financial records. He was the contact with the Operation Red Nose National Office, so he was speaking with me a lot. He prepared advertisements for the local media. He scheduled volunteers, prepared news releases, prepared a slideshow each season for an elaborate volunteer reception, and much, much more. Ann was the training and facilities coordinator. Does this bring back memories? She secured the premises each year, provided training to the new volunteers, assisted Ken on all nights of service, prepared navigator bags for each night of service, supervised the volunteer rally area, liaised with the Operation Red Nose groups around Chilliwack, and much more. They worked through the entire night of every night of service for many years, which usually started at around 7 p.m. and quite often didn't finish until 5 or 6 a.m. the next day, being the first ones in the office and the last ones to leave. Over the years, they have volunteered hundreds and hundreds of hours, largely as a result of their excellent work. They and their club, the Kiwanis Club, were recognized by the local RCMP in 2020 for their excellent community service through the Operation Red Nose program. Their hard work was also recognized a few times by the national office, as Operation Red Nose Chilliwack won a few awards of excellence in Canada. Ken and Anne both embody the spirit of volunteerism and community service. They serve as role models to others, embodying Operation Red Nose's program's values and mission in everything they do for their community. Their dedication is truly commendable and serves as a reminder of the impact teamwork can make through volunteerism. Ken and Anne, would you join me here, please? I think Rudy wants to give you a hug too. You can maybe stand here. So today is a special day. I'm going to get off my speech just a little bit. Just to explain, we have an Operation Red Nose Hall of Fame for very special volunteers in Canada. And we do a little ceremony. It doesn't happen very often. There's only, I think, 2 other people in British Columbia, so Ken and Anne will be number 3 and number 4 to be inducted into the Operation Red Nose Hall of Fame today. So Ken and Anne, the Operation Red Nose Corporation would like to thank you for your outstanding community engagement and for your commitment to our program. Today, we are very happy to add your names to the list of those people who have marked the history of our organization. So it is my honor and absolute privilege to induct you, Ken and Anne Smith, into the Operation Red Nose Hall of Fame. And I get emotional because I know you guys so well. Anne Smith, this is yours. And it says member of the Hall of Fame. And Ken. This one says Ken Smith, it should. Members of the Hall of Fame. There you go. Well deserved. Thank you so much for everything you've done. Welcome Ken and Anne Smith to the Operation Red Nose Hall of Fame.
Thank you.
I think we get a picture of you guys. Sure, with Rudy. You want to do that now?
Or front or back?
Well, sure, we could stand here.
Back a little bit. Oh, we can have one here. Okay. All good? Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, Ken.
You.
Thank you, Ms. Fortin, and thank you for being with us here today. Ken and Anne, thank you as well for being here with us today. It seems that we have very big shoes to fill, and we'll do our best. So on behalf of Abbotsford Restorative Justice, I want to thank you all for being here today. As an organization that has been a part of the fabric of the Abbotsford community for over 20 years, ARJA is passionate about the safety of our community. Our restorative justice programs act as an alternate measure to the criminal justice system, finding ways for those affected by crime to communicate and repair the harm. While our programs offer a wide range of files, such as drug trafficking files referred by Federal Crown to youth files referred through Abbotsford middle schools, donations from Operation Red Nose will go to a joint program between us and the Abbotsford Police Department called the Traffic Circles Project. This project is a restorative opportunity for young drivers caught breaking specific traffic laws to take responsibility and to understand the importance of safe driving habits and being a safe driver. By helping our youth understand the responsibility that they have to being a safe driver in their own communities, we improve the safety of our communities overall, not just the safety of our communities for the holiday season. And so, ladies and gentlemen, that brings our press conference today to an end. To everyone, thank you, a sincere thank you for attending today's launch. Have a wonderful 2024 Operation Red Nose campaign from December 29th or November 29th to December 31st, and have a safe holiday season.